5 young lives gone within a twinkle of an eye. Same day, under the same roof, because of fish pepper soup. Wow, this life, no balance. You know, I never wanted to talk about this because I was thinking it's not real. Maybe one of those fake news you'll find online. Until recently, I discovered it was a real life event. Plus, it is a relationship matter, and you know me when it comes to relationship matters. So I decided to talk about it my own way. Yes, my own way. Hi fam, what's up and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, your girl Queen Chilemaya, and this is Chilemaya Empire. To my returning subscribers, you know that I love and appreciate you a whole lot. Please, if you're new here, do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like and share my videos so that other people will benefit from it. Drop your feelings down in the comment section, and please turn on your bell notification icon so that you can get notified whenever I post new videos. Today we'll be discussing a shocking topic. I know that from the description you already know what I'm about to talk about. The pepper soup girl story. Yes, the 16-year-old girl that poisoned her ex-boyfriend plus 4 other friends with deadly pepper soup after investing a lot in the relationship. And one will ask, what has a 16-year-old girl invested in a relationship at that young age? You know, I have noticed that in this recent century, our minds are like 10 years older than our age. Yes, the Gen Z generation is always faster than their age. That is why I always advise parents to please mind the kind of freedom you give to your minors, because in these recent times there are no children anymore. If possible, allow them get to a particular age, a certain good age, before giving them some privileges or freedom. Now, I am not saying you shouldn't give your children iPhone 15 Pro Max at the age of 10. No, I never said that. You can afford it, hand it over to them, but please monitor the usage, monitor the total usage to avoid stories that touch the heart. All right, so without wasting much time, let's begin today's journey. Peculiar the pepper soup girl, Aisha Suleiman. This is a story of a 16-year-old girl, a minor, who took extreme measures against her ex-boyfriend and 4 other friends, including her ex-boyfriend's new lover, after being neglected, betrayed, and led on. What really happened? This pepper soup incident happened in a Fasho community in Edo State of Nigeria. A 16-year-old Aisha Suleiman, popularly known as Peculiar the Pepper Soup Girl, was in a romantic relationship with a 19-year-old Emmanuel Elogie. From time to time, Aisha, known as Peculiar, will pour out her emotions on her social media pages, especially her TikTok page, one of which she wrote, and I read, "Relationship is just overhyped. Something that makes you overthink, feel insecure, cry every night, feel entitled, lose focus, face fake love and promises, lies. But anyways, if you are in one, I wish you luck. Just make sure that the love of your life is worth the stress you are going through." She will always drop this type of thing in her social media pages, but everyone ignored that, okay? I mean, it is her personal life. Along the line, One thing led to another and they parted ways. After the breakup, Emmanuel Elogie moved on with another 16-year-old girl named Ada Samuel. Not too long ago, Emmanuel Elogie had an accident, was just recovering from it, and Aisha went to wish him quick recovery. While going to visit her ex-boyfriend, decided to make something edible for him. So she decided to make a big bowl of fish pepper soup for her ex-boyfriend, Emmanuel Elogie. I mean, everyone in Nigeria knows that men love pepper soup a lot. Plus, it is perceived to be good for anyone who is ill or recovering from an illness, maybe because of the spices and amount of pepper involved. On the 26th of October 2024, Aisha Suleiman, popularly known as Peculiar the Pepper Soup Girl, visited her ex-boyfriend Emmanuel Elogie at his residence at Afasio community in Edo State of Nigeria with a bowl of fish pepper soup in the spirit of friendship and quick recovery mindset. No one suspected anything when Aisha delivered the bowl of pepper soup. So Emmanuel, being in the same house on that same day with his new lover Ada and 3 other of his male friends, amongst which are 2 blood brothers from same mother. And when the fish pepper soup meal arrived, 5 of them partook in it. Shortly after the meal, the effects of the poisoned pepper soup kicked in and 5 of them lost their lives. The PRO of Edo State has released and mentioned the death of 5 young persons in a Afasio community of Edo State. 1 suspect arrested. The police explained how they received a report from one Mr. Elogie, who happened to be Emmanuel Elogie's father. Mr. Elogie said he went to check up on his son in his own apartment at about 6 a.m. in the morning. At the entrance of the apartment, he met the lifeless body of his son's friend named Nuruddin. On getting into the house, he met the lifeless bodies of his son Emmanuel Elogie and his new girlfriend Ada Samuel on the bed in the bedroom. While by the sitting room, he met the lifeless bodies of 2 other of his son's friends named Jeffrey Ayegwalu and Samuel Ayegwalu, who turned out to be siblings from same mother. Wow. They were later evacuated and taken to the hospital where the doctors confirmed them dead. On the 29th of October, the operatives of Jatu Division received an information that the girl, later identified as Aisha Suleiman, a 16-year-old girl, alleged to have caused the death of Emmanuel and his 4 friends with food poison. They mobilized and rescued the suspect to the station, and the case was transferred to the State Criminal Investigation Department for more investigation. The COP has directed that no stone should be left unturned to ensure that the cause of death of those 5 young people is established. This is so sad and unfortunate. Now, let's talk about this scenario, this incident, in another point of view. Let's begin with being cordial with your ex after a breakup. Is it really right to still be having 1 or 2 things to do with your ex after a breakup? Let me refresh my brain in case I'm not understanding something. To my own opinion, I know that an ex is someone you have had a romantic relationship with, and whether it ended well or not, the point remains that it didn't work out between both of you. You're not compatible enough to be in that space to end well. Because if you were compatible and you love each other enough, you wouldn't have parted ways. You parted ways with your ex and you have moved on with a new person who happened now to be your current girlfriend or your current boyfriend. And I ask, is it really right to still be cordial with your ex, even when you have moved on? You know, to some people, it is right, especially when they perceive it to be a kind of maturity, to be mature after a breakup. Okay, to some people again, they take it to be a no-no. Some people see an ex as their vomit, which they can't go back to. Some people see it as no call, no text, no visits, no eating together, and so much more. While some people see it as being mature to still eat together and do all of that with your ex. I do not know which one you think about, but whatever you think about, drop it down in the comment section. I would love to know whether it is still right to be cordial and still be eating together and still be doing one or two things with your ex even when you have moved on. Please let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. You know, some people judge Emmanuel Eloge for being that close to his ex-girlfriend even when he knew that it didn't end well, and even after he has moved on with another girl called Ada Samuel, okay? And that has made him to risk his life and the lives of other people in the process. So what do you think about what happened? Should Emmanuel Eloge be judged for being that close with his ex, whom he know that the breakup didn't end well? So what are your thoughts about it? Let me know down in the comment section. Another side of this discussion would be, what kind of parents does Aisha Suleiman have? How was she able to get in and out of relationships at just 16? You know, some people has blamed the parents for raising such a child who knows too much at a young age. So what do you think? Do you think that the parents should be blamed for her actions or not? Drop it down in the comment section. Let's discuss about this. Do you think the girl should be blamed totally for what she did? Or do you think the parents should be blamed for raising such a free girl who already knows too much at that particular young age? What do you think about this whole thing? I know that parents should have the responsibility of raising their children the right way. But let's not forget that there are situations where parents have done their possible best to raise and carry their children to the right direction, yet the children turn out to be something else. So I believe that parents should not be held totally responsible for their children's actions. Because even when some parents have done all their possible best to make sure that their children turn out right, one child may be responsible and the other, it's nothing to write home about. It happens. Now, on to Aisha Suleiman, also known as Peculiar the Pepper Soup Girl. You know, some people has judged her for not moving on after the breakup, but instead harbored grudge and planned to pay back. You know, this is why I will always remain a big fan to the statement which says, be careful with people's emotions. Don't ever think forgiveness is equal and proportional to everyone, because it's not. It varies from person to person. Yes, it varies from person to person. And you cannot intentionally be hurting someone, neglecting someone's emotions, leading someone on, and at the same time, you feel the person should not react towards it. And this is one common thing among men. Some men tend to lead a lady on, even when you know that you do not want this person in your life. But because there is something you are gaining from her, you tend to lead her on to the extent that she invests a lot of things. Even if it is not money, she invests her time, she invests her emotions, her time, her energy into the relationship, and then later on she finds out that she doesn't stand a chance even after going through all those stress. So how do you expect such a person to react? Now, I am not saying that whatever that she did is the right thing to do. Nothing is worth taking anybody's life, okay? So I am still saying to the men, please Don't intentionally hurt any woman by leading her on when you know that she do not stand a chance, or she's not even your spec, or you don't even need her for a long-term stuff. Please don't lead her on to avoid the story that touches the heart. And then to my gender, to my fellow women, please, I am begging you, while in a relationship or marriage, love with your brain. Don't forget yourself while loving a man. Don't ever forget yourself while loving and investing in a man. Love and invest on yourself too. And anytime, any day that you feel unwanted and unloved, take a bow without any grudge in your heart, because nothing is worth taking somebody's life. If you feel unwanted and unloved, and you feel like a weed in your relationship and unwanted plants, take a bow without any grudge. That is the right thing to do, and not trying to harbor some grudge in order to pay back. Please take note of this. You know, this girl is still a minor who knows too much. Aisha is just 16 years of age, while adulthood begins from 18 years. If eventually she turns out to be guilty, how will this case be solved? Well, investigations are still on, so fingers crossed. And this brings us to the end of today's video. Enough of the pepper soup girl. Enough of Aisha Suleiman. Enough of Peculiar the pepper soup girl. This brings us to the end of today's videos. Now, if you are yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button to support your girl now. Like and share my videos so that other people will benefit from it. Drop your feelings down in the comment section so that we can teach, learn, and grow together. Please feel free to drop any topic that you want us to discuss or talk about down in the comment section, and I will gladly work on it. Finally, don't forget to turn on your bell notification icon to be abreast with new videos. Having said all of that, thank you so much for following me on this journey. Thank you so much for watching my videos. See you in my next video. For now, bye!